No,
I think the only thing that would have sweetened the deal for me that would have been just too on the nose would have been if they would have pinned it on a black trans Palestinian Muslim, was the patsy. Then I would be like, all right, this is definite.
Well, when I came out and said who was responsible for the assassination, of course, I normally said there was a Muslim who did it.
Don't do him. Don't do him.
Look so guilty right out of the box. And so, obviously, we know what happened yesterday. A lot of people showed up. A lot of people liked him. Glendale, Arizona is a relatively easy place to get to in the Phoenix metro area, so it's not surprising. I'm sure there was a lot of people from, places like, Denver, LA, obviously, that they came out for this event. Okay. I don't really give a shit what probably 95% of the people had to say at this event. There was only 2 speeches that were made that I thought had any relevance. One was Tucker Carlson, and the other was Stephen Miller.
Oh, Goebbels. He's Goebbels.
We'll go with Goebbels first, and then we'll go with Tucker. So this is what a truly psychotic bureaucrat thinks when they have this type of power. Totally unhinged, but you'll see for yourself.
Whispers to the warrior that you cannot withstand my strength. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm.
That is a direct quote from Joseph Goebbels, in case you were wondering.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
They're literally taking Nazi.
Is he trolling us?
Dude, he looks like he was fitted for an SS uniform. He has the look.
No, I'm not saying that he's not being genuine, but why would he pick that and saying like as a dog whistle to his fan base that, hey, look, this is from.
No, I think he just probably admires his work.
Wow. But, they love to go religious fanaticism and couch this in some dark mythological language, the children of light versus the children of darkness.
Yep.
And that's what I hear when I listen to this kind of drivel. But
well, he's the reason he's evil. This is a psycho. Yeah. He's an evil person. He has some serious psychosis about immigrants, about everything. So I would imagine that the Third Reich is that's his jam.
Well, he's a part of the Fourth Reich, so he apparently loves that. Is that? We just I'm sure there's more to it than just it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh yeah, let it go for a bit.
Erica is the storm.
Oh God.
We are the storm. And our enemies cannot comprehend our strength, our determination, our resolve, our passion. Our lineage and our legacy hails back to Athens, to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. Our ancestors built the cities. They produced the art and architecture.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Oh, it's absurd. This is like, remember when Bill Maher, when he had that statement, I went off on him. He said something about all the good thoughts have happened in I forget what he's the 16th, whatever, and since the 1600s, and that democracy is because of people like, John Locke and all this. I'm like, no, that was an indigenous thing, but that's this kind of bullshit. That's this kind of shit.
Yeah, they love to just avoid the topic of, imperialism, colonialism, slavery, all the genocidal things we've done to obviously, I don't know what Philadelphia, these cities were built by slaves,
Well, everything he said is white supremacist.
Right.
Everything he has said is basically our genetics are superior.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, wait, I'm sorry.
If his genetics were superior, he'd have better hair.
I was just going to say.
I was going to say at the end, he should just say this speech was sponsored by Palantir. And also, this is a memorial service. I'm sorry. This is about Charlie Kirk and remembering a man. We're talking about waging a race war now, at the memorial service. What is going on?
Listen, I didn't do a clip of this, but I will just say that My entire memorial of Charlie was talking about what a great economy we have. And it's all because of me. I did.
We have the hottest country in the world.
Yeah, I also wanted to say that I appreciate Charlie being a very forgiving person, but I'm not so forgiving. I hate my enemies. They're terrible people.
I watched that too. You do a good Donald Trump impression.
No, this is the real thing. Believe me, I'm just on a better looking mask. All right. Let's see what else Dingbat has to say.
Built the industry. Erica stands on the shoulders of thousands of years of warriors, of women who raised up families, raised up city, raised up industry, raised up civilization, who pulled us out of the caves and the darkness into the light.
Oh my God.
He had to have plagiarized this, right? Like he probably just grabbed a bunch of shit.
Well, first of all, you're assuming he plagiarized it, which I would think. Well, I mean, certainly the Goebbels part, but most of these people don't write their own stuff. Right. So whoever his comms speech people are, whoever it is, somebody wrote this for him under his direction. But yeah, the odds that he actually wrote this are like slim to none.
Commandant Miller. Thank you, Commandant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is
the light will defeat the dark.
Oh my
we
God.
will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us. Because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You have nothing. You are
Israel lobby?
nothing.
Like, is he talking to Israel? I don't understand.
Well, it's so funny because I hear it and I think, yes, but it's just the inverse. You know what I'm saying? Like if he were on our team, this would be exactly what I would want somebody to be saying. It's just he's so freaking delusional. And I don't think again, we had this when I talked about Laura Loomer. These people don't truly understand rage because they don't understand love. And you can't truly understand rage when you don't. So that's what makes people like me infinitely more dangerous than people like him. Because he can't fathom what that feels like. That's what I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's written on his face.
There probably isn't anybody in the Trump administration that is more genocidal in how they feel about the Palestinian people than this man speaking right now.
And I don't think I've seen newborn babies with cheeks that supple. Look at that pinhead.
Look how shiny he is.
So shiny. He's supposed to instill fear in people? I don't think so.
I kind of want to,
I think April said it best. That's head.
It is
scripted.
shiny.
We'll finish it up.
You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create.
Wow,
we are the ones who lift up humanity. You thought you could kill Charlie Kirk? You have made him immortal. You have immortalized Charlie Kirk. And now millions will carry on his legacy.
Inciting people into a race war is exactly what you'd expect from a Charlie Kirk funeral service.
Exactly. Was that insane? You hadn't heard that.
No, I hadn't. And I streamed this yesterday, but I didn't get that speech. I just saw Donald Trump's tirade, which went on for hours, it seemed like, of him talking about himself. But man, you have it all with this,
Some scary shit. That's some scary. Yeah.
He's an evil guy, and the more they project, the more it appears that the guilt shows on their face. We will immortalize Charlie Kirk. I mean, listen, the one thing that the two of you have in common is that you've done literal battle with these Zion Nazi psychopaths. And as Jen has pointed out, especially about Loomer, here's a person who right after his assassination says, I'm going to find all of you people. I'm going to track you down. Hey, Laura, didn't you send this tweet out like a week and a half ago saying that Charlie Kirk better watch himself because he's in a lot of trouble now. It's like, my God, they're so transparent about their.
It's the double standard.
Yeah,
here,
it is.
You know?
Well, of course.
Well, of course, but I don't know if it was Laura Loomer, but some of those right-wing Twitter pages that are very popular are talking about how political violence has no place in America. But you go back in their history and you see it was like something about 2,000 immigrants, how something like 2,000 immigrants have been killed, and they're like, yes, more. So it's like, yeah, political violence is okay when it applies to the social groups that you find deplorable, you know?
Well, I've always said when people say that, whenever people say like, now is not the time for violence, violence has no place, all of that stuff, that only comes from exceptionally privileged people. That doesn't come from anybody with any concept of reality. Right. Like, and certainly not the majority of people who fall into generally either one oppressed group or another, or just the working poor. Like, that's most people. So, yeah, I would say all evidence to the contrary. You cannot be the most violent empire to ever be on this planet, all around the world, be killing people left and right, and then have any ground to say violence isn't the answer. Au contraire.
Yeah,
I would suggest violence is the only answer, because you don't allow us to have nonviolent resistance. So you reject nonviolent resistance. So this is where we're at.